rising of the spirits.
Being put through here.
Oh, can't you hear it? It's the children who come to my...
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Uprising. Today we're going to actually be talking again about the Lourdes hydrogen machine, but we actually have a special surprise for you. We have the new updated model. I'm actually super excited about this new model. I didn't think I was going to be able to get my hands on one of these, but I was able to, and I've been basically researching everything I can about the differences between these units, and there are considerable differences. It still uses the same patented technology that allows the hydrogen to stay in the water for long periods of time. We'll be talking more about that. First, I'm actually just going to start by showing you the screen. It's got a new screen that appears that they moved it to the top so that you won't damage the electronics anymore while moving the unit. You'll notice over here that if you open it now, they've got a filter in it, and that's where you actually fill it up now. So it's rather different. It's got a little tiny like floater inside so you know how much water you can put in there. And then it's actually got a vent, so if you overfill it, it'll just spill out. And in fact, it's got a vent over here too, so if you overfill it, it will also spill out and won't damage your unit. So they kind of figured out that because people were probably damaging their units. So we already have it filled up with 400 milliliters of water. And we're going to go ahead and run the first mode, which when you get the unit, you want to run the cleaning mode. And now you just have to tap it once. It's super easy. I don't have to hold it down anymore. If I were to just push it again, it just shuts off. So it's so easy. I just push it, and the whole screen will actually go red. And it's going to show you that it's cleaning. And you'll see a little thing flashing here that says, hey, it's cleaning. It's going to take 15 minutes. And we're making oxygen or ozone water. In Japan. And I guess I'll go ahead and run this one. See, this one you have to hold it down. See, and then finally it turned on. And this is also making the cleaning water. So we'll go ahead and run both of them at the same time. But one of the things that I think is really important too is that this one has upgraded platinum. And platinum is basically what's used in order for the electrolysis process, in order to make the hydrogen. So upgraded platinum is a really important thing. That's why these units I've also been finding seem to be more expensive a little bit. And the platinum's probably going to just make it more robust. It's going to probably also make it more reliable. And above all, it's going to make consistent hydrogen. We've actually finally been able to test the levels of hydrogen. I was able to get the special drops from Japan. Show you some of the differences. You'll actually notice that this one has a more compact design. So this is actually lower now. So the picture doesn't bang against the unit like it did before. So it's a little bit, again, better design. It looks, you know, higher quality and really kind of prettier, to be honest. It looks nice, the white. The top is also different. It comes off so much easier and goes on so much easier as compared to the old unit. The old unit has a handle here on the top, which honestly I never used. I used to always grab it from the sides. And the plastic here goes down farther on the old unit, where the new unit, they cut it, they made it shorter, and then on the back here, if you look on the back, here it's longer, and that's right where it meets the water. So that way this top comes off and on, really easy, nice and smooth, and the spout at the opening is actually bigger now. So the pouring of the water is a lot smoother. So I've been finding that that's also more convenient. You will also notice that on the new units, they already come with the new sponge in the center. Let's see. I'll just show you the sponge while I'm lifting it. See a little sponge, how it's elevated in the center? That's the way it's actually supposed to be. There was a cutout so that you could remove the cutout and put the little piece of paper which inflated into a sponge on the old units. These new ones, they just come pre-made like that. So let's put this back on here. And that makes better contact for the cleaning of the unit. Right now, I'm not seeing too many cleaning bubbles like the old unit, but do remember that it actually has a break-in period. All these have a break-in period. And so this has a break-in period of usually about between 4 and 6 runs when you run the unit.
On the new one.
This particular screen is flashing and makes a lot of light. And when you're at nighttime and your machine's running and it happens to be in your living quarters, the light can kind of bother you sometimes. This one doesn't seem to flash the same way. It kind of points upward and it's not quite as bright actually. This one has bright blue lights, the old one. The new one is more subtle, and the whole screen changes different colors with, you know, whether you're making hydrogen water or the ozone water. So all the information is on this one screen. Well, this one just has these little lights that keep flashing constantly, and they may not bother some people, but at nighttime they kind of bother me. The other one doesn't flash, but it's a consistent light. So you probably got about 12 minutes, 11 minutes right there actually now. So this brings us to the end of our review of the new Lourdes. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos if you're enjoying what we're doing here, and we'll keep making the videos for you guys. You can also keep sending us your questions. I've been getting a lot of them. I'll be answering them on some other videos at uprising144k@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Uprising of the spirits.